yo, shucks, get to death, act, yo. X that, look at shorty, she a little cutie, yo. The way she make me wanna get all in the, yo. Top mistress of the videos. While I'm with my freak like we up in the freak shows. Hit you with the, make you feel it all in your toes. Hot, got all my people in red clothes. Metaphors when I formulate my flows. If you don't know, you're messing with lyrical player pros like that. You wanna party with me? Let me see just what you got for me. Put all your hands where my eyes can see. Straight buck wildin' in the place to be. If you really wanna party with me, let me see just what you got for me. Put all your hands where my eyes can see. Straight buck wildin' in the place to be. If you really wanna party with me, ain't gonna be trust. Yo, it's a must that you heard of us, yo, we murder us. A lot of people is wondering and they curious. I mean, in my unit do it is so mysterious. Furious, all of my people is serious. Shook others be walking around fearing us. Front, baby, like you don't wanna be hearing us. Gotta listen to Harry, he'll be playing us. 30 times a day to make you delirious. Damaging everything all up in your area. Yo, it's funny how all of be always serving us. All up in between they, where they wanna carry us. Hit you good, then I hit them off with the alias. Various, they wanna marry us. Yo, it's flip mode, you stupid, you know we bout to bust. 7-figure money, the label preparing us. Bite the dust instead of you making the fuss. People know better cause they ain't no comparing us. Mad at us, yes you know better, we fabulous. Hit my people off with the flow, that be marvelous. Oh, my whole clique victorious. Taking no prisoners with us, straight up warriors. When I feel it, then I know you be feeling so glorious. Then we blitz and reminisce on my people notorious. You really wanna party like that? Let me see just what you got for me. Put all your hands where my eyes can see. Straight buck wildin' in the place to be. If you really wanna party with me, let me see just what you got for me. Put all your hands where my eyes can see. Straight buck wildin'.
Well, as soon as you see that pirate ship in the north end zone, you know exactly where we are. It's the home of the Buccaneers, Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And we're off from Tampa. And this is not a good start. That kick falls just short of the landing zone, and this opening drive is going to begin from the 40. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Catch made by Bucky Irving. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Tackled there by Jordan Lewis.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Irving here from the gun. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Mayfield now from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
1st down, here's Baker. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there, where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. That's caught for the first. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Opening script working gangbusters so far. 1st and 10 now at the 29. Shotgun handoff to Irving. Still has room inside the 15. And he's finally brought down at the 9. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung them to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. What?
Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Regular. What's that?
Baker now from the gun. He's on the move. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Dad.
Irving. And he's in for the touchdown. The Buccaneers finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming, allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, kill.
Dak off the play fake. On target to his back, Rico Dowdle. And that's good for a gain of 5. Yaya Diaby brings him down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 5. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
Kill. Yeah, here we go.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 1st and 10, Prescott. Into a crowd, and intercepted. Picked off by Levante David.
Well, I suppose some praise is in order for bringing him down almost immediately and preventing a return. Definitely minimized the damage the best they could, but it is still a demoralizing outcome for this offense to give the ball away.
An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
Oh, those linebackers. Those linebackers. They seem to be in the thick of every play and some of the quickest reaction times out there. He needed a quick reaction there to get a finger on the throw. It changed its direction.
On the give, this is Irving. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. From the gun, Mayfield. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. And it's the Buccaneers facing 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. So no return on that punt. And the Cowboys will be backed up to begin the drive. They're out and set, 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Throwing again is Dak. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Jordan Whitehead. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back to the pick six. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure. But instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Back to the air. Prescott after that pick. Well secured by Brandon Cooks. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 2nd and 1. Escapes the pocket. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. On the move, headed right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Dak now from the gun. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect. All you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. The rookie from Georgia has it. And he makes the house go. It's a From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And here we go from LA. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. He's touched down behind the line as this one goes the wrong way.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
That's a reception for Tyler Higbee. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And they're going to bring him down after a good gain to the 40. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. They send him left out of the slot. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle. No gain on 2nd down, and they need 2 here on 3rd.
This wide receiver run game, what it really does, Kate, is it tests the soundness of your defense. How assignment sound are you? Well, that was an excellent example of this defense doing its work on the practice field and, more importantly, put into execution on the game field.
He's got room to roam here. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. And he's brought down for a loss.
You run that drop play, Kate, you got to become a really, really good actor as a quarterback. You got to drop back and make sure those ends pass you so that draw can hit it up the gut. Not that time. That end was not buying the story the quarterback was trying to sell.
Now it's a bootleg for him. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
3rd and goal. It's Stafford. The back's got it. Touchdown, LA. On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Greg Reynolds to return it. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. It's absolutely popped to end that one. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number one. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They start out with a 2nd and 3. Finds Laporta. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offense in the hurry up here. Goff on 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, shouldn't let that one go. It's intercepted. And the Rams take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Well, great team defense there. No matter where he looked, Brock, there seemed to be a defender there, including where the pass eventually went, and that was why it was intercepted.
Such a disciplined rep there from the defense. As a QB, you try to extend the play to break them down defensively. Nobody did. And as a quarterback in that case, when you don't have a lane to throw it and the field is shrinking, you've got to throw that ball in the 5th row.
Here's Williams to start the drive. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. They stay on the ground with Williams. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Caught. Cooper Kupp makes the play. And they get this down to the 28. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. They fake the handoff. Now Stafford. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions get the football just short of their 20 after the interception and return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
To throw again here, 2nd and 10. It's Goff. It's taken in by Williams. They get 13 on the pickup. And that gives the Lions the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Throwing again, it's Goff. Forced out to his right. That's complete to the back. David Montgomery. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Tackle made by Cameron Curl. Running it with David Montgomery. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. From the gun, Goff. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Goff. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Rams get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders or offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
As an offense in these situations, Kate, you could feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air. So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Reynolds with a return. Returns looking good so far. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the 2nd half. And really, Kate, this 3rd phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost. They can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this 2nd half.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. This is complete to Gibbs. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Here's 2nd and 2. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I think it's fair to say, in the eye in the sky deadline, without that ball being tipped, we are looking at a big game. They missed opportunity to push their offense and a great play on the other side to deny the throw.
It's Montgomery on 3rd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First down throw from Goff. Chased out to his right. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now, to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions tie this game 7-7. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Alex Anzalone with the pick. And the Lions, well, are return this well into the red zone before he's brought down. Well, this has been a great game so far, Brock.
What's up, boy?
First half, but they're really offering an edge to their opponent here by throwing a pick on their opening drive.
Where you at?
We'll get to see if they can capitalize that and pull ahead. They've already got the ball.
Where you at, boy?
You know that they're losing.
What's up, nigga?
Now they get it back just one snap later.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
This is Gibbs on second down. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This coordinator trying to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Shotgun snap here to go. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Here's Smith on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Up the gut they go with Williams. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards. Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws.
Oh, no, they get him yet again.
Stop playing.
Takes it away.
Stop playing, boy.
There's some serious self-scouting.
Stop playing, boy.
What is this quarterback not seeing?
Stop playing, boy.
3 interceptions in
Stop
just
playing.
this game. And then overall, what is this?
Stop playing. Make the right read. Make the right fucking read.
Every route combination they're trying to throw.
Gibbs now from the gun. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. From the 28. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Pass didn't work on 2nd. Let's see how that affects this 3rd down. Now Goff. Gets it to him on the screen. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win.
Now I'm finna beat your ass. No, you not. The fuck? Look at the fucking
The
scope.
drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Yeah, all that. Put bitch ass up, I'll slap the fuck out you.
Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back I'm sorry. We did not give you any chance.
Another one for Gibbs. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Montgomery. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Once more, it's Montgomery. And he gets in. Touchdown.
Fucking trash, boy.
The Lions parlay the interception into
Fucking trash
points.
as hell.
David Montgomery with the touchdown.
The fuck?
Well, in a close game, they needed
Thought you was gonna
somebody
win
to
this
make
shit.
that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions make it a 10-point ball game. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got 1st down from the 31. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field.
Ooh, that was for me.
For a second. Instead,
That was for fucking me.
Defender couldn't hang on to it. 3rd down coming up. Almost a completion of the wrong team there.
That was for me.
And that's going to leave him with
I'm the only one open.
long. Stafford from the gun.
I'm the fucking only one open.
And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
4th and forever coming up. Stafford gonna go on 4th. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp.
Game.
Intercepted. Kirby Joseph
You might as well
picks it.
quit.
It's the
Quit this
2-minute
shit.
warning here in LA.
Quit this fucking shit.